So guys, one more message actually. You're 20. It's gonna sound cliche, but I will tell it anyway. Anyhow, you're 20. You think like, oh, okay, you're in your teen. You have to fight for the to finish school and so on, high school, because they've convinced you this your whole life. Of course, I was also convinced. I was afraid. Then you're 20. You're 20 something. You think most times, okay, I started studying. Let's see. Okay, they convince you that you're gonna earn a lot of money because if you work in the industry and so on, blah blah blah. Especially as an engineer and as a civil engineer, a mechanical engineer, whatsoever. Before you know it, for most of us, right? What I'm saying, it goes for most of us. Before you know it, it finishes, right? You finish university. Nobody tells you the truth. Then you get hit by reality. At least in Germany, realize that they actually just get the ordinary salary, which many other colleagues of receive that don't have even a bachelor or a master degree or PhD or whatsoever. Is it unfair? No, it's not unfair, but it wasn't what was promised to you was bullshit all along. After this happens, in my case, you think people were telling you maybe that you were funny, you're charismatic, and why don't you do this? And why didn't you follow your dreams and so on? And then you get to another stage where it could be like in my part, asking yourself constantly, suffering sleepless nights where you just keep asking if you've done it right or if you just followed your father's dream and so on. There is another. You reach even an existential level, like having questions on an existential level and watching YouTube videos or reading self-help books, which do provide answers, but to a very certain degree. The answers are not really customized for onto your needs, and only you can, or you can help, find the truth, right? You're not gonna find the truth in any of this self-help books. So anyhow, I reached the point, guys, where seriously, I worked myself to death, and I'm just, I'm not in the beginning of, one could say I'm in the beginning of my career, but I've been this is my third job in one city, like after moving to Germany, and my third proper job after my second degree in Germany. Meaning that I've changed a lot of jobs, not necessarily in my field. And guys, I can tell you, like in the industry, overtime is really, as an engineer, overtime in Germany can quite easily come around the corner or bite you up the ass. It can happen. It's not something that happens once in a million. No, sometimes it is the average. It is the rule. It's not the exception. So guys, at this point, I don't even consider myself funny. I don't know, maybe whichever fantasy I had, having a good humor and everything, and all the energy that I was putting into my hobbies or in sports died within that old part of myself. So do yourself a favor and just get away from the industry if you can, or work for a few years and just leave and, I don't know, become a public servant, or either way, listen to what your soul is saying. If your soul is saying that you cannot do it anymore, believe me, the money is not worth it. The money is not that much. And if you're working overtime, you're even getting paid less for your overtime. You're just losing money, guys. So anyway, bye-bye. And this should be the second video that I will upload, I hope. And now I have to go back and cook. Bye-bye. Peter Papp, signing off.